Journalist and former Iranian official Isa Saharkhiz was an outspoken critic of the government, daring to attack the supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khamenei, himself in an online blog following last year's presidential elections, which were widely condemned as fraudulent. Saharkhiz went into hiding but was captured and imprisoned 14 months ago. He's still awaiting a court judgment. A UN panel has declared his detention arbitrary and demanded his release. Now Saharkhiz has filed a lawsuit in the U.S. courts, but not against Iran. The defendant, Nokia Siemens, the Finnish-German joint venture which sold Iran a central telephone and data interception and monitoring network. Saharkhiz's lawyers say that Iranian authorities used that system to illegally monitor his calls and identify his hiding place. And they argue the company knew their products would be used to suppress and persecute political dissidents.
We don't know exact number, but our prediction is majority of people who were arrested outside of the protests, they were arrested using that technology.
In a statement, Nokia Siemens defended its sale of monitoring hardware that features what it calls lawful interception capability.
I think there's lots of reasons to do business with Nokia Siemens networks and why operators.
But company executive Barry French recently admitted to the European Parliament that monitoring equipment such as it supplied to Iran, quote, has been used as a tool to suppress dissent and freedom of speech. He added, quote, we believe that we should have understood the issues in Iran better in advance and addressed them more proactively. Saharkhiz is suing the company under a 200-year-old U.S. law that allows non-Americans to seek civil penalties for damages. Nokia Siemens, which recently announced a $7 billion contract to build a new U.S. mobile broadband network, says the U.S. courts have no jurisdiction. But Saharkhiz's lawyers argue the company should be held liable in the U.S.
There are a duty of due diligence, there are a duty of care, to abide by United States laws and human rights norms. And we think in selling the spying centers to Iran, they violated that duty.
The lawyers hope this case will set the stage for action against other companies that deal with Iran under a new U.S. sanctions law.
If we succeed and we have a precedent, I think this will open a great venue for human rights activists to hold companies that aid or abet in any way, directly or indirectly being implicit in some of these violations, accountable for their actions.
But even if the court accepts the case, a trial is still a year or more away. Tom Ackerman, AlJazeera, Washington.